sige. Inais ko mas ko sitten niitä. Inais ko nipittä pumitsia.
Is the fear saying a prayer to say manto? I hope I'm doing right.
We need to empower our young women. We need to give them that they're very special and that they have a special gift from Creator.
Each woman is important. Each woman was given this life for a purpose.
Our women were held with great respect. They were the life givers long ago.
I mean, they were the ones who made the leaders. They raised them. They knew that they had to raise people, women and men, to survive.
The roles and the responsibility of a woman is, it was practiced right from day one, from our ancestors.
The main people who ran the community were women under the guidance of elders. Men were providers. Youth were runners.
The women stayed home, looked after the house, looked after the boundaries of the house.
It was the women that took care of the community back in that time.
They ran the community and the house.
And so they took care of the children, they took care of, and everybody had a responsibility to take care of what Creator gives us as women. And those are our children. And that we love them and that we take care of them in a good way.
That's who you are. You are caregivers, you're leaders, and you're raising leaders. You're raising a nation of strong, proud people that are, right now we're struggling. We're fighting our way out of a box that we were put in. And it starts with you. It starts with the women who are raising our kids.
It really matters that women get into governance.
Women need to be involved in Pimicikamak governance, in any governance, as a matter of fact. Maybe we weren't always at the forefront of leadership in the past, but we need to be now.
We're all leaders in our own homes. And we're all leaders in what we do in whatever capacity that we're in. And I encourage our young women to think beyond what's there for them and to take that initiative to be able to get there.
And it's very important for these young women to take that step, to value themselves, to respect themselves for who they are.
Women today can become leaders also. They can become whatever they want.
We as women as well, as we as grandmothers as well, that we need to encourage, that we need to support them, that we need to talk to them, that we be able to guide them.
I was actually going to run for youth council. And then the ladies that were doing the election thing, whatever, they're like, you should run for chief.
Now with our new laws, our written laws, our own laws, the role is there for women.
The Women's Council have a very important role in our governance of Pimicikamak. They have to ensure the election law runs smoothly.
It's a pretty important role. They also have the role of learning, relearning our ways and passing them on.
I know that all the Women's Council that are there have their hearts in the right place.
Women can make good leaders, the forefront leaders, not just to raise the leaders, but to be the leaders.
They have to find that spirit within themselves, to develop with that spirit, to grow, but to value that spirit and nurture that spirit, and to become who you want to become. There shouldn't be anything hindering anybody from doing that.
The most important thing that they can do is to have that education, to be able to go forth, to get their post-secondary if need be, and then come home. Come home and work for your nation.
And that's what we need, more of our young women to be the source of the power by facing our issues, our trauma that we have gone through, to not be afraid to deal with that. It hurts and it's scary when you're going through something like that, but it sets you free. It sets you free and it gives you confidence to be able to do the things that you wouldn't believe.
I just got tired of the way I was living, I guess. You know, people coming up to me, you know, you can do better. I just didn't give up, you know, there's something better, I thought to myself. I wanted to graduate even though I dropped out twice. Things started to change, you know, once I graduated. I just started to pick up these things, you know, like physical activity and meeting new friends, work. I started working as a custodian, as a janitor. And I was really proud of that, you know, like I wasn't ashamed, you know, even I didn't care what people were saying about me. You know, they would joke around about it, but you know, here I am sweeping floors, like at least I'm doing something, right? At least I'm trying. And I would work at the radio station. After I graduated, I started to substitute at the school. And then there was an opening there. I desired after it, I guess. I didn't really think I would be able to catch the job. I just applied. I got encouraged to apply for it, and then I got the job. I was really happy about that. And then ever since, I've been busy and running, and you know, I have a husband, my son. My son changed my life, our lives.
What I wish for our young women in Pimicikamak is for them to believe in themselves, because women are a force, a powerful force.
No matter how small you are, you can make it anywhere. As long as you just really do it and you just put yourself out there. Of course, you're going to get shut down. You're going to be like, oh, but you have to get back up and do it again, because no one else is going to help you, and they're just going to try. Some people are going to keep you down, but you have to be that, oh, I can do this. Oh, whatever. I can make it. I can make it that day. If I made it that day, I'm going to make it tomorrow.
If you see yourself as being able to succeed, you will succeed.
I really want the younger children, my daughters, my granddaughters, to grow up knowing that they can make a difference. What's really important about women is that the younger women, the kids, the girls, oh my God.
You okay?
No. It's important that we empower our girls and help them to feel the power that they do have, because they will be raising our leaders. They will be our leaders. And they have to know that they can take these roles. Just as our chief, she wasn't raised in a beautiful home with many privileges, but here she is, and she's our chief. And we have a female vice chief. These are the roles that girls need to know they can have.
My dad always encouraged us to reach out and to be able to do things that were beyond what we were capable of doing. And I always wanted to be a leader. I was a counselor for 11 years, and now I'm chief. And I'm very proud of where I am today. And I can see young leaders and our young women today in the schools and how they take on those leadership roles. And it's a matter of encouragement. It's a matter of guiding them that they are very capable of being where I am today as chief of the nation.
It's very encouraging to see that there's women leaders out there. There's women leaders all across our nation. And I know Pimicikamak has a lot of women leaders that can take on that role and capacity.
If anybody was thinking about running, I would tell them to go for it. They just need a little confidence, and they probably already have it because they already thought about running, and they should just do it.
We matter. We matter a lot.
Stood there saying a prayer to say, man, too, I hope I'm